both of y'all's names and what group you guys are a part of.
Okay. I am Shirley Wiltshire. I'm the chairman of our Blueberry Jubilee Council and been with the council since 1989.
I am Tammy Krutzfeldt, and I've been with the Blueberry Jubilee for many years.
Whoa. Okay, so why did you guys first join the council?
I joined so that I could just be a part of something. And it was exciting and it was fun and it just was a big deal to the community. So I just wanted to be a part of it.
And I joined in 1988. The Blueberry Jubilee Council then was run by the Blueberry Growers Group Association. And that was their peak season, and that was too much to keep up with their blueberry farms and run the Blueberry Jubilee. So they started doing interviews for people who wanted, or groups that wanted to take over the Blueberry Jubilee Council. And at that time, I was Extension Home Economist, and our Extension Homemaker Club Council wanted to take that over. And our president during that time was Miss Jerry Burge, that had Burge Insurance here. So we became part, that's how I became part of the Blueberry Jubilee Council, is when our Extension Homemaker Clubs became the umbrella organization for the Blueberry Council. And then as time progressed, the Homemaker Council bowed out, and it was left as an independent organization, and I've just stayed with it. So I have been part of the Jubilee Council for since 1989.
Ooh, wow, a fat minute.
Uh-huh.
Fat minute, okay. What does this work mean to the community? I know you mentioned a little bit that you wanted to bring in more businesses and give them opportunities to sell their stuff.
Well, one of the things from the very beginning, we have some very talented artisans in our community. We have, and it's anywhere from the arts and crafts all the way to our entertainment, because when we first started, it was all mainly local artisans that set up booths. And we started off in 1984, it was just around the courthouse.
Mm-hmm.
And I think, if I remember correctly, maybe 25 booths. And now we cut it off at around 200, because that's the capacity of what we found that is beneficial to our vendors that come and for the people that come and shop.
Oh my gosh, 200.
Uh-huh.
200.
And we cut them off, and we have a wait list every year.
On the day of the Jubilee, we have up to about 14,000 people that come through the city of Poplarville. And they walk the streets of the Jubilee, they go to all our businesses, they eat in our restaurants. So it's great for our community to have all these people see what a wonderful place we are.
Mm-hmm.
And it's, and we'll go, this is a time, as we say, we have people that come to Poplarville for the Jubilee, and then they come back later and just to see what Poplarville is like. So we, instead of rolling out the red carpet, we roll out the blue carpet and welcome people into our town to see what we have, because that's one of the things that, as we've progressed through the years, we encourage people to have specials and things like that in their businesses. The restaurants always do blueberry specials. All the other merchants do some type of blueberry sale the week leading up and the day of the Jubilee. So it's a big event for not only for us to welcome people in, and two, it being the hottest day of the year, every one of these businesses have air conditioning. So they love to go in and see our merchants.
How do you guys determine which shops will be included in the Blueberry Jubilee?
Well, the shops, they open their businesses. The vendors are those people that put in an application, say they want to set up a tent.
Mm-hmm.
And so those are what we're accepting applications for now. The businesses are usually just in their storefronts opening up for them.
Yeah.
Now, if they choose to get a booth, they're welcome to it, but usually they're so busy running their own business that they don't have time to have another one.
And our Blueberry Jubilee since 2023 has been on Main Street. So the Blueberry Jubilee now runs from North Street, where Bank Plus and the courthouse annex is, down to Hancock Bank and the corner of Magnolia and Main Street. So we encompass 6 blocks. So any business that is in that area, they of course have pretty good access to all the 14,000 people that come every year. But like off of Main Street down Larkin Smith, we have the Mercantile. They have specials, they have sales, they do special things to get people to go see them. We have businesses way out west, the Posh Boutique, all those little vendors that are down 53. They're all running specials, and they all advertise, and they're getting people that their normal clientele to come into town for the Jubilee for that day. So any of our vendors, any of our merchants throughout town, they have specials that week that gets people into their stores.
Do you guys plan year-round for this?
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
We start the day of the Jubilee already planning for the next Jubilee.
Yeah, people are already wanting to pay their spots when they turn in their taxes that afternoon, and they sign out, say, "See you next year. Can I pay for it now?"
Whoa.
Yes.
Yeah.
And we have a lot of returning vendors. This is our 42nd Jubilee. We don't have the original vendors that we have are is one of our Blueberry products person, is Miss Myra Smith. She has been with the Blueberry Jubilee every year since the Jubilee started.
Since it
She
started?
has had she sells blueberry products and things like that, and she has been on the courthouse lawn since 1984. So she is probably one of our I don't think any of our arts and craft vendors are still part of the original group, but we have vendors that have been with us over 20 plus years. And one of the things that we do for our vendors, we move them. They set up in the same spot every year unless they request to move, or unless we have a business that opens up on Main Street, and we try not to block our Main Street shop owners. We leave that space open so that they can do sidewalk sales that day.
Could you guys tell me, because I noticed you guys have a lot of shirts, could you guys tell me a little bit about why you guys make the shirts?
Well, we make the shirts just, festival shirts are great. You know, anytime I go travel somewhere and there's a festival, I want a shirt just to kind of remember it because it's new. And that's the same way people feel also. Of course, we have a lot of leftovers. I haven't found that magic number to buy yet. So we'll have a shirt in the progress right now. So.
And one of the things that we use with our money is, as you look around town, we in turn reinvest back into the city of Poplarville. We have done many grants years ago for the Blueberry Council members, where they did little mini grants for whatever organization they represented. When you look at the Blueberry Capitol on the water tower, Blueberry Jubilee Council paid to have that done for the city of Poplarville. We have bought metal barricades for the city to do events like the Blueberry Jubilee, in addition to other events that we have. And during the past year, when we moved to Main Street, we needed electricity. We paid to have all the electrical done, upgraded for our Blueberry Jubilee vendors, so we could have electricity for some vendors there.
So the t-shirts and what we make in the arts and crafts food vendors help put on the show. And then we're able to give back to the community if we have anything left over.
Okay, so I originally came to you guys for possible opportunities for people to volunteer at, and I remember you mentioned that you need some help nailing in some stuff for the tents and everything.
When we start to mark off the spots for where the craft vendors will be, we like to put down little tape and we write their numbers on it so it's easy for them to find. So on that night, when we do that, the week of Jubilee, volunteers are much welcomed.
And then the night of Friday night, when vendors are setting up, that is, I want to say that's almost a madhouse, but it should be organized chaos. But we need some people to help us tell them what street to go down to get to their booth, and possibly even help some of these vendors set up, because some of them, as we say, we've got some vendors that's been with us well over 20 years, and as we've alluded to, so they're getting older, and it's hard. They're still faithful about setting up, and they want to be at the Jubilee. I've got a vendor I talked to today that she's almost in her early 80s, and she drives down from Jackson every Jubilee day and sets up. So, and she doesn't do the internet, so I have to put her stuff in the mail.
Yeah,
Oh, bless her heart.
Yeah, we would welcome volunteers.
So how should these people contact you? Should they contact you via social media?
They can contact us through the Facebook Messenger. They can contact us through our webpage, blueberryjubilee.net, or they can message us at poplarvilleblue@gmail.com.
Okay, and then one last question. Is there anything that I didn't ask you that you feel is really important to share?
Blessed.
Well, one of the things I think that as we welcome people into our town that day, people are very complimentary on how nice everybody is. We have, one of the things I'm proud of, we have free parking. We have parking under the water tower and just wherever they can find a parking space somewhere in town, but we have to keep the Julia Street open because that's the only two-way traffic that we have that day. But it's a way that we showcase what Poplarville has to offer.
Yeah, even, homes they spruce up their homes because we've got the 5K running through neighborhoods. You'll see people picking up trash, painting their windows of the businesses. It's just a big party.
Okay, thank you guys so much.